2. Okay.
We are minutes from the screening event of Creature Commandos here in Annecy's Animation Film Festival. And we are lucky enough to have with us two amazing guests to talk about it, Rick Morales and Balak. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
How do you guys feel in Annecy? Balak, we know you've been there, you have your fidelity card.
Yes.
Because you've been here since years now.
Yes.
And Rick, this is your first time.
This is my first time. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. Yeah, honored to be here.
You are more used to New York Comic Con, those kind of events.
Yeah.
How do you feel encountering the French version of animation biggest family reunion?
It's a different vibe than, say, Comic Con San Diego, for sure. But it's really cool to see the enthusiasm for animation, for purely animation here. Yeah.
What about you, Balak? You have more experience here. What are your best memories, your vibe when you get to Annecy?
The thing with Annecy is that each year you end up having no memories because alcohol is an issue. It's rampant in animation. This is a problem that we should talk about. No, it's it's always like mainly in the lake, mainly Pedalo, and beautiful movies and animation, of course. But yeah. The lake, I mean, it's beautiful.
It's stunning. It's gorgeous. I mean, this is. I brought my wife, and we've just had a great time. We've been here the week, and it's amazing.
Beside the screening event that is about to happen, do you have other special expectations for this year in Annecy?
I mean, for me, it's just about experiencing Annecy itself, you know, and I was looking at some like French comic books and things like that, you know, just meeting people. It's been great.
I mean, it's also about getting gigs. I need money.
Let's go back in time and ask your inner kids who were their heroes or superheroes. What has been driven you to this room, this festival today?
I grew up very much into American comic books. A child in the 80s and 90s, so artists like Jim Lee and Mark Silvestri, those were the guys that I thought I was going to be, and then fell into animation and did something else with it. And it's been quite a journey. Of course, I grew up on Batman the Animated Series. Was probably that and the original X-Men cartoon were probably the two things that really made me interested in animation.
Me, I'm a weeb. I like animus, like from Japan mainly. But I have the triple nationality. Like I loved comic books, American comic books from Marvel and DC, reading that when I was 10, and then watching animes from Japan, and then reading French comic books. So it was like triple influence that merged into the type of stuff that I do today. And I think you can feel it in Creatures,
Yeah,
Commandos.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Like it had that mix of different influences. It's different.
And that's what we wanted. That's why we wanted to work with Bobby Pills, so they could bring something
French.
kind of new and French to it. Yeah.
Better or worse.
Actually, we have both, well, not triple nationalities here, but we have the French version, we have the American version. How do you guys get together? But first, how was your first encounter? What do you remember of it, and do you have the same memory of it?
I mean, the IRL one or the Zoom, whatever?
We met on Zoom,
Yes.
and we worked a lot on Zoom before we actually met in person, which I think was about this time last year that
Yeah.
we met in person, because
Yeah.
I was out in France to visit Bobby Pills
Yes.
and look at some stuff. And I think we kind of hit it off right away because we're about the same age and we had similar influences, a lot of similar influences.
Yeah, we like the same thing, like
Yeah.
comic book wise and stuff. Yeah.
And so that made it real easy, I think, too, is like I understood the style that they're, bringing to this, and it's something that I think is fairly natural to me as well. So we're pretty in sync. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was unexpected maybe because like I don't lie. At first you say, "Who's that French fucker? What does he know about anything?" And
This
then
is not true.
and when we started talking about comic book and geeking out, at some point it was embarrassing. There was Polish people in the meeting, and we were like geeking out about how Mark Silvestri is drawing feet or something. It's like okay.
I think we were talking about Dan Green.
Dan Green
Yeah.
that just passed away. Yeah.
When did you discover Rick? When did you discover Lastman? Before or?
Oh no,
after
I knew of it before. Yeah, definitely was familiar with it. It's like it was floating around. Everybody was like, "Oh, you check this thing out. It looks great." So yeah, I knew of it.
Yeah, I wish more people bought it.
Yeah. They can do that now.
They can do that now. Last Man is available in English at Skybound Comics. Hi, Robert Kirkman. No, yeah. So no, yeah. But that was funny to see that comic book that we did with my buddies actually reached like overseas and in Japan and in the US, and actually artists that you really respect were saying, "Oh, you did a good job." So that's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you never know. I mean, like everybody. Of course, we're all geeks for this stuff, so we're all looking at everything. You know.
Yeah. More people should look at it.
Yeah.
It's available in every comic book shop.
You told us about your Zoom encounter, but how did it go when you got face to face for the first time? Where was it? What was happening?
It was
Paris.
great. It was here in Paris, and yeah, we met at the Bobby Pill studio, and it was we were looking at art. By that point we had a few months where we'd interacted and gone back and forth on designs, and we'd have weekly Zoom meetings, and for production. But then even we would have one-on-one meetings, just the two of us, where we'd kind of just talk shit. But that was good to kind of like get to know each other better and stuff like that, and figure out where we wanted to go with this thing. And so yeah, by the time we met in person, we were kind of I feel like fairly comfortable with each other, and it just, I don't know, to me it just felt like it's like a friend that we're going to visit. So, and we did a lot of drinking, and it was great.
It's a rampant problem in animation.
To mention Bobby Pill's style, is it all about being depressed, fucked up, but doing beautiful projects?
No, I don't see that at all.
Yes, it is. No, we're full of life, and
No, you really are. I mean, they bring such an energy, to their work, and on a character like Weasel, for example.
Yes.
They're very capable of hitting like this broad, almost Looney Tunes type of animation. So yeah, there might be some of that, but it's not pervasive, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, like the first thing that we clicked at Bobby Pills, like when we read the scripts also of James Gunn, was like that's exactly. I mean, to me that was, I wish I could do that, because I also write, and it was like a huge, that guy. I love this movie before, and what he did, including these trauma days back in the days and the horror movies and stuff like that. But then you sit down, and I think you had the same feeling when we looked at the scripts, and we were like, Jesus, this is good.
Yeah.
This is, and so I think that was cool to see that we have the same interest in the thing that matters with the characters, and that's a total. That was not the question, but I just wanted to say that it was so cool to see that. It was like a golden nugget that we actually fell into on our lap, and it was like, Jesus, That's the one time.
And actually made things a lot easier in certain respects, particularly like when it came to storyboarding the things, because I mean the way that James Gunn writes, you know, he's a very visual guy, so he thinks, and you can tell in the writing like exactly kind of what things need to be. He's very descriptive and
Very musical.
and very musical, of course. Yeah, so it almost comes to you fully formed.
Yeah, it was jarring, right? As
Yeah,
a storyboard artist, we were
yeah.
like, we used to fix stupid script mistakes all the time, and here it's like, okay, we can do it. It's just like we can roll with it.
Yeah,
that was great.
In fact, the only time we really went astray or got notes was when we did go off script, you know, and it was always kind of the right move to bring it
Back to the script.
Yeah.
That was the thing that I was saying to the board artist, like, stick to the script, you will be fine
Yeah,
for once.
this time. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
We were minutes from the screening event when we started this conversation. Now we are seconds, and I'm being told that we should
Fuck
get
off.
to the theater. So you are about to encounter the most reactive audience in the world. You don't know it yet, Rick. How do you feel? And then we let you go to meet them.
Well, now I feel nervous.
It was fine before you
Totally
said it.
fine in that. Yeah. No, I can't wait. I'm excited.
This is an important step in the work of refining it till the end.
I mean, I think this is the first time that we're really showing anybody what we've been up to for the past year plus. And so, you know, I'm excited for that.
We are too. Thank you very much for being here in Annecy with us, and have a beautiful, beautiful and fucked up moment.
We're gonna try.
Thank you very much.
guys.
Yeah, appreciate it.